Peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. The message that follows is vital to the future of you all.
Well, of course it is. Of course it is. It's always vital to the future of all. The message is, I forgot. I was going to do it this morning. I had it. One of the things I planned to do this morning was the intro. Was after you get the Doctor Who music. It was going to go to James Brown saying, "Have you seen the light?" From
Forgot about
the
that.
Blues Brothers. One of my favorite moments. I have to tell you. Again, I understand. Christianity is the loyal opposition to my team. But I have to tell you, I don't think there's any greater expression in connection to God in redemption than gospel music. I think gospel music is the absolute epitome of that, right?
It depends what type you're talking about.
I
mean, there is some gospel Christian rock music that's just totally cringe.
No, okay, well, no. I mean, like the real one.
I'm out of focus for some reason. Let me try. Get to see my palm. There we go.
There you go. Well, your palm was very much in focus. I nearly, tried to read your genealogy there. Darren M, how are you? Carol Lynch, good morning. How are you? And Chrysanthemum. Not Chrysanthemum, it's Chrysanth. I always throws me off. But your avatar is of a chrysanthemum. I think that's a chrysanthemum. I don't know. I'm not a horticulturist. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Sorry, you just before we went on, you said it's Independence Day, right?
Yeah. Let me see if I can bring that up.
So it's really weird because in Israel, they do it on Yom Ha'atzmaut, which is about 3 weeks ago, because we must go by the Jewish calendar. The Jewish calendar and the Gregorian calendar are slightly out of sync.
Well, I was going to ask, how is everything over there? Because I know everything is on fire.
It's great. Okay, this is the craziest it's ever been. All right, this is absolutely craziest it's ever been. It's now I'm kind of fine. I'm insulated. I basically my office is my bunker. I literally am in my bunker shelter. I'm not happy about the idea of sharing it. That's certainly for sure. My daughters, they were just my youngest daughter. She was in Lod or Ramla, which is where it's really kicking off on an army base there, and so she hasn't slept for more than like 40 minutes. It's like the last like 2 days. So she came back and she came home like she just came back from patrol in Vietnam. She looked like she walked out of platoon.
Well, your son's in the military over there, isn't he?
Oh yeah. So what's happened with him is he's in an administrative position. He got promoted upwards. Him and his commander, I don't know, they're good buddies. So I know he's trying to get into combat. I know. I mean, he just is, and he's gonna finagle it somehow. But he's supposed to be in this administrative position, but I know he's working on it. Whatever. Just don't tell his mother. Here's the thing: before they go into combat, the soldiers have to phone their parents, right, and tell them they love them, right, and then they take away their phones. Tell you that's more scary than going into bloody combat.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Not only am I going to risk my life, I can't yelp about it.
Well, probably in this day and age, that's a good thing.
Yes. The Gaza subway's terrible.
Yeah.
The opera view.
Well, did you see the video I sent you?
Sorry?
Did you see the video I sent you from the U.S. Army yesterday?
No.
They're doing animated. I DM'd you it. Basically, they're doing all sorts. They're doing. It's kind of. It's up there.
This thing. Yeah.
It's not on the level as the CIA cringe video that we taled about last week.
No. Yeah.
But it's close.
I'll share the screen 1 second.
Me.
Okay. Wow, black people, white people, black people.
Oh, just wait.
Asian person.
This is the story of a soldier who operates your nation's Patriot missile defense systems. It begins in California with a little girl raised.
Oh god! I can't. How long is this? Oh god! Oh.
U.S. Army.
I had a fairly typical childhood. Took ballet, played violin. I also marched for equality. I like to think I've been defending freedom from an early age.
Oh god!
When I was 6 years old, one of my moms had an accident that left her paralyzed. Doctors said she might never walk again. But she tapped into my family.
Is that one of her mums?
Back on her feet. Eventually standing.
Wait. Did you say one of her mums?
Yeah.
Oh really? That too? Oh, will you shut up? Really? For goodness sake! I mean, on one of my on top of everything. Really, it's just enough already. Oh God!
To quote Bender, we're boned.
Oh
We're
my
boned.
God! I just vomited in my own mouth, and it's more tasteful than what I'm watching. Oh, one of my mothers. Really? Oh God! Okay, let's keep going. I'm a masochist.
At the altar to marry my other mom.
Oh, stop it! Ah.
I finished high school at the top of my class.
Oh God!
And then attended UC Davis.
God, I hope her throat's cut by the Taliban. I mean, you know.
Oh shit! I don't think I go that far.
No offense, but oh God, she's so annoying.
Sorority girl stereotype. Sure, I'd spent my life around inspiring women. But what had I really achieved on my own? One of my sorority sisters was studying abroad in Italy. Another was climbing Mount Everest. I needed my own adventures, my own challenge.
Oh God.
And after meeting with an army recruiter,
These are the worst people to go in the army ever.
I improved my inner strength.
You don't have any inner strength. Okay, these are the absolute worst people to go into the army ever, right? They can't follow orders. They have no internal strength. They have no internal morality, right?
No
and they
muscles.
just think the whole... Here, look, you see what happened? They just here, I'm going to wind it back. So you think, I'm going to go in the army, and instantly, I'm the bestest ever. There's no growth. Oh, look at this. Go. See, look, I'm the bestest ever. Look at me. Oh, now I'm going to tell those men what to do because I'm the bestest. And they're going to listen to me.
I'm U.S. Army Corporal Emma Malone Lord,
Oh,
and I answered my calling.
oh, God. Leave me alone. Okay, listen, I will remind you. As according to the scientifically accurate movie World War Z, according to the scientific, the only military personnel to survive the entire zombie apocalypse was one lone chayelet, one female Israeli soldier, and that's all you really need. She'll be like, I just slit his neck. You just do that. The neck break. You do that.
The book.
You don't need all this. No, just the neck break. Yeah. That's what they're like, and they're gorgeous, right? They're like James Bond assassins. It's like the entire country full of them, right? It's the weirdest thing. They like every Israeli is like hotter than the next, and the men too. It's bizarre. Yeah. I do stand out a little bit. Everybody looks at me and go, oh. Why? They're very nice. They're very compassionate. Israelis are really nice when you try. Like if you try to speak Hebrew, they're like, it's okay.
Bless his heart.
Yeah. No, I will talk English. I don't speak English, but I can't hear your Hebrew anymore. Yeah, they're like that's basically.
Problem. I tried to learn Spanish. I had to take a year of that in the SEM, and it's too fast for me.
Yeah. Hebrew is actually a really easy language. And it's very logical. It's like each word has a 3-letter root that basically means the essence of that word, right? So everything, and it's very mathematical, right? So it's quite. If you can do programming language, you can learn Hebrew.
I'm
This
just
is like-
noticing time mechanics comment.
Oh, I know. Let me go through everything first. College, the army is following the CIA woke. A great institution after great institution. It's like a cancer. It is. It's like a cancer. Although I have to tell you, I'm reasonably impressed with Biden, and I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm reasonably
Why?
impressed with Biden. He didn't come out against Israel.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I was going to show you.
This is what I think is going on with that. I think I think this is going to be the line that he's going to say, "No, I'm part of the moderate base." Right? This is where he's. This is the part where he's like, and I think he's going to get eaten alive. Right?
So,
I think he's going to get eaten alive by them.
I just showed you
I feel bad for him. I do.
Oh yeah, I mean this country is a mess. I mean we got the pipeline that's shut down.
Okay.
It's like Jimmy Carter's back.
We'll go through it. You got food shortages. You got fuel shortages. You got labor shortages. You got massive hyperinflation. You got this insane crisis, humanitarian crisis on your southern border, like that no one's ever seen the likes of before. Right? That really is like World War Z. Right? That's how crazy it is.
It's going to make Carter look like a picnic.
And this is 3 months in. He looks pretty bad at this point. 3 months. I feel he even comes out like shaky. Listen, I'm in his. He's got me not rabidly against him because he didn't come out against Israel yet, and I'm very partisan. Okay,
you know the left part of his base, and I shared a cartoon.
Yeah,
here.
they're going crazy. They're going to go crazy.
The guy that drew my Nerdfather logo is the comic that I shared with you in the screen.
Oh,
basically,
sorry.
this is Rashid Tlaib, one of the Muslim congresswomen from Michigan.
That's great. Oh,
So
I love that.
This is Tom
Oh
Stillage.
my god, my friend will love that.
I'll send it to you. I will. It's on. If you go to his Facebook page, Tom Stillage Cartoons, he has all of them on there. But he's a friend of mine from Philadelphia. I'll be seeing him this summer when I go back.
Oh, he's awesome.
Like I said,
would he guess on my channel?
I don't know. He might be. But like I said, I'm grateful for him. He's a good Catholic. He drew my logo for me, and it's a lot better than what I had before. So,
so it's Tom Spillage Comics, you said?
TILIG. Let me see. Hold on.
Oh, I've totally misunderstood.
Oh, okay. It says it up here. STIGLICH.
Oh, wait. STIG
LICH.
And was it Tom Silich?
Tom.
Okay, comics. Well, there was like cartoons or something at the end of that, wasn't it?
He does editorial cartoons.
Let's see if I can find him.
Let me see if I could. I'll try to.
Yeah, I found him. Tom by Tom. I found his, but I don't know who. That's great. I found one of his things. I didn't find his page yet.
Okay, let me put.
Oh, TomSilich.com. Fine, I'm going to. There we go. Because I just want to put it in the notes. That's it. Oh no, in the chat. Tom, where does it go? Oh, it's over here.
It's in the. I put the link. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you got the link somewhere?
Yeah, I put it in the private chat.
Oh God! Thank you so much better. That makes my life so much better. But I just put it back in the private chat. I can't believe I just did that. Here we go. It's in the real chat. So much. So much pressure.
But so, yeah, he's his cartoons are a blast.
Anyway, I was doing the chat. Yeah, it's terrible. And I was just going. Like I said, if only every nation had a woke military, there would be world peace. That is so extra. But the trouble is, China and Russia and like Syria. Oh my God, can you imagine Syria going like they're just pissing themselves. I mean, they just can't believe, like, okay, it's okay. It reminds me of the episode of South Park where you have the National Marlon Brando lookalike contest. Yeah, look
It's
at
been a while
his
since
name
I've
is
seen
Nambler.
that.
Yeah, they're in the same. They're in the same hotel with the other Nambler, and then Cartman rose to the wrong one, and he says, "Yeah, I just want to join you." And they're all like, "Oh, okay then." That's what China is right now. They're like, "No, no." They're a very stoic people, but they're pissing themselves, right? They've won so incredibly. Yeah, although I do think this whole thing in Israel is analogous to those really slow motion things of cars crashing with car crash. So I think the thing in Israel is the first that. I think it's going. Whoa! I think it's going to get crazy.
Yeah.
I think there's so much going. America's falling apart. This is happening. Something's going to happen. I mean, science is. We got it right now. We're praying for a miracle for something not to go crazy. Oh, plus, you're not sure you heard this. There's solar flares happening as well.
Oh, gee, great.
Like that could eradicate every computer on the planet. Which God still exists. I forgot. Yeah, that's right.
Did you ever see the movie Knowing with Nicolas Cage?
Yes, I hate it.
I like the special effects. I mean, it's a bunch of hooey, but
okay, when it's so cheap. Okay, that when he gets to the plane crash, right? That plane crash is part of a permanent set on display at Universal Studios.
Oh, gee.
And they used it from. They also used it in Lost, by the way, but it was also used in. Was it War of the Worlds? I think it also for some big movie they just kept it, and you can go on the studio tour and you actually go there.
I actually quoted that, or I used that movie in a homily once.
That's
because I love end of the world movies and all that, the disaster movies, and it's like anybody that says they know the time is wrong.
But you 100%. I 100%. I agree with you. And
plus the idea,
everybody who predicts the time ends up going to hell. Very viscerally, that just happens. So I do concur. But things are gonna get crazy. I think you can still go vacation. I think your vacation is still cool.
I still give Biden 6 months before the 25th kicks in.
Exactly. Yeah. I think your vacation is going to work out. Well, you got 6 weeks?
Well, 2 weeks from Sunday, I head off for my annual retreat. So as a priest, I'm required to make a private retreat. And then a few days after that, I'm taking the vacation home to see the parents. And then
it's only 2 weeks to go then.
The what?
So it's like 2-3 weeks to go till you're on vacation.
June 6th, I start heading home.
Ooh, okay, yeah, okay. I think your country is not going to explode before then.
And then at the end of July, I'm going to Philly and the Jersey Shore for 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
And then Vegas is the last trip.
So, you're gonna meet up with Nerdrotic? Oh, awesome!
I'm excited. So and I mean, so we're going to be having our Friday afternoon stretch stream again this afternoon. A number of the guys on it are going to Vegas, so I think we're going to try to do a stream out there or something.
Awesome. Yeah. They were going to build a life-size Enterprise in Vegas.
Oh, geez.
They came this close. They got to one of the last planning meetings, and the guys freaked out. Said, "Well, what if Star Trek's not popular 10 years from now? I'm going to look stupid." I'm like, "No, Star Trek's not popular."
The Star Trek convention's happening at the same time, which is why we're doing it then.
Right.
I asked Gary yesterday during the member stream, is it worth the $70 to get in for the general admission for one day?
The merchandise room's good.
Yeah, but am I going to pay $70 to go shop?
To go shop, exactly. Well, it's the same as going to Disney, basically. If you go to Harry Potter Land or whatever, you're basically paying about $70 to go shop.
I'll just spend it on the internet. I'll pay the extra for a little bit,
Right.
Okay, so to get like the Comic-Con exclusive, I'll pay a little bit extra, so I don't have to pay the $70 to get in, just to see if I like it.
I'll tell you what. Let's pull it up. Let's see. Where do I find it? Starfleet.com.
Let me see.
We will decide together. We'll do this as a. By the way, best homily movie is Mel Gibson movie, Signs.
Yeah, Signs is good. I mean, it's a guy that rediscovers his faith. I just put the link.
Yeah,
in the chat,
but no, I like the way how all these tragedies finally end up as a huge, as an incredible blessing.
Well, so let me see if I can bring up the image I shared for Mother's Day.
I'm still trying to find the convention.
It's in the private chat.
Oh, really?
I figure it's easier for you to click it on yours than for me to share.
Yes, 100%. So creation events, fine. We just share the window. Let me get back to the chat, by the way. Time again. Yeah, we have Woke Nation. So we have Kev Ellis here. I was like a strong women. Oh God, yeah. I have to tell you though, the Christopher Eccleston finish was pretty good.
Well, that's good to hear.
So Kel Lynch. Oh, so I was saying to Kel Lynch. So hello, humans are the creators, and it's stuck. No, it just jumped.
Okay, so I'll explain.
Charlie Chatsworth's here. What's this?
Okay, so this is something, talking about how God can bring good out of evil, the possibility. Right. This is my mom, my grandmothers, my great-grandmothers, my great-great-great-grandmothers.
Oh, it's supposed to be the Starfleet thing. I forgot.
The one on the very top left is my fourth great-grandmother, Miller. And the thing that I talked about on Mother's Day is, you take away any one of these women, I wouldn't be here today.
Well,
and I mean, you go back even... Well, no, you figure we all got two parents, 4 grand.
Yeah,
8,
I guess so.
6. But you go back a few generations... You go back a few generations, you're at 256 great whatever grandparents. You take away one of them.
I have to say, when I'm looking at this, I just can't help but think of what's that Seth MacFarlane movie, A Million Ways to Die in the West, where I was like, his idea. Okay, so his really says everybody looked really miserable in old photos because you know why? Because they were.
Well, you got to realize. A lot of those pictures are taken back in the
die horribly.
Well, a lot of these pictures were taken back in the late 1800s, 1900s. But the idea is, okay, maybe one of my great whatever came into the world in a horrible way. No, that's fine. But I mean, the idea is you don't know how somebody came in, and maybe they came in a bad way, but because of that, good can come out of it many generations later. Even if you don't live to see it, good can come out of it.
You never know. You never know what's going to happen. That's true. Fine, 5-year mission. But let's have a look. It's so William Shatner. You got pay extra getting there. Tribute to, I guess it's pay extra for that. 55-year. This is it.
Yeah, I'm going from the 11th to the 14th. If I stayed
so let's click on it and see what it gives you. Okay, you got 88 days left. So, but can we saying about Click here for information. I'm clicking there for information. For those who transfers of the gold or captain there, they get a bonus complimentary gift. Leave me alone with gift. What? No. Just tell me what is it? Okay. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay.
I think you just keep scrolling down.
With over 100 celebrity guests, non-stop running. Okay, so you get to go through. No.
Wait till you see the guest list. Most of the guest lists are going to be the day that I leave.
Okay, so this is. I would see all of these. I don't know. I mean, having George Takei and William Shatner there is always fun. You should have both of them there moderated by Kelsey Grammer, right? That'd be awesome. Salika Marta Green, you can put her on a little panel on her own. We don't care. Bye. Jerry Ryan and Kelsey Grammer, put them together, and Rebecca Romaine. Okay, you got two great panels right there. I'm using Kelsey Grammer twice because he's a great guest.
But yeah, I mean, the problem is Shatner is speaking on Saturday or Sunday, and again, I'm going to be gone by then.
That sucks.
And I don't know. I mean,
like Jerry Ryan, Rebecca Romaine as a panel, as like the MILF panel, right? More to okay, but admission passes, vendors.
So if you click on, okay, if you want to click on special guests, that shows you who's all going to be there.
All right, fine. 113. Okay, so just the show. I thought Nichelle Nichols was like terminally insane at this point.
I thought so too.
Okay, well that's gonna be fun to watch. There you go. Doug. I was like, who's that? It turned out to be Doug Jones. I feel so bad for Doug Jones. Fantastic actor, loves his role. Is very great in his role. Show's awful. Show's unwatchable. Alexander Einberg. Who's he?
Voyager.
Vorik? I don't remember Vorik. Which one was Vorik?
I don't know either.
Andrew Robson, he was good. He was Garak. And Alex Acidic, he's good. Annette Heldy, was she even? Oh, yeah, she was Lieutenant Larkin. God, she was like an extra. Leave me alone. And Anthony Montgomery, he was Travis Mayweather. He was Travis? Travis was black? Oh, right, he's that guy? Right, he looks nothing like him. And then Anthony Rapp piss off. And like Anthony Rapp, did Kevin Spacey rape you or not? Okay, I want to know.
Is he the one? Is he the one that got accused him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, if Kevin Spacey did that, why go? You know, it seems to be a criminal complaint to me. It seems to be a criminal complaint or a private complaint. One of the two. Armor Shenran's awesome. What's in there?
Cool.
Anthea Messi. Oh, she's there. He's there Sunday. Are you there Sunday?
No, I'm leaving Saturday.
Yeah. He's the best guest so far.
Because the difference in price. Now I'm flying round trip, so I have to do it with Delta because I had a voucher from last year. What I'm looking to pay right now is about $550 for Wednesday to Saturday. If I stayed Sunday, that price is going to jump maybe up to about $800, $900.
Wow. Okay.
So it's not worth it.
Fine. Again, Anthony and Matthew, who cares? Ben Vinson, who cares? Oh, leave me alone. Trans chick, go away. Oh, Brett Spiner, I'll see. Brett Spiner's interesting.
But the problem is, you notice the appearances, they say to be determined. So, I mean, it could be I might change my mind once they get the dates nailed down.
Brett Spiner is a big pull, right? If he's around that day, he's worth the $70, right? I would say if you're going to get him, then yeah.
Yeah, but then you got to pay the extra to get his autograph.
Do you need his autograph? Do you have it already?
No.
Maybe. I don't know. Who has he got? Casey Briggs. Who's that? DeMar. Come on, leave me alone. You're lucky you got a few lines. Chase Masterson. I always love Chase Masterson. She's getting a bit older now, but I do like Chase Masterson. She's on TBD. But she's a fun guest. Corrick Lofton, wow, well, go on, man, you're still doing this. Leave it alone. Move on. Curran Chenier. I quite like. Yeah, I liked his character. Conrad Coates, Arnold Terrell from Who Cares? Soja from Insurrection. Oh, come on. Come on.
But it's another. It's a number to say that they got 111 people coming, regardless whether or not he had two lines or not.
Yeah, I mean, like they got like cut price Idris Elba, Denise Crosby, yeah, who has got older. It's a lot of years since 1982. Let me tell you.
I'll put some tar on her.
Yeah, I tell you. What's the name? It was aged much better. Chase Masterson, David Benjamin Tom. What was he in? Linus from Discovery. I don't even. Oh, he's the guy in that big lizard head thing. Jeez.
I watched 10 minutes of Discovery. I'm like, I'm done.
Oh god, Discovery's awful.
I couldn't get past it.
First. I'm sorry.
I couldn't get past the first 10 minutes. You know, the other thing I was going to mention. So I just finished watching Davidson and Baker's era Doctor Who. I didn't have to pause.
You've had some rough times.
No, but I got through it. But the thing is, I started rewatching The Woman Who Fell to Earth. I probably paused 5 times just to get my breath.
It's not comparable. Colin Baker is better in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Colin Baker actually gives that's something I really like. What was it? Again, the Terror of the Vervoids. It was awful story. Awful story.
And I did not realize Brian Blessed was in Trial of the Time Lord.
Oh, he was good. He was one of the good bits.
He was awesome.
Right. Yeah. So I forgot about the chat. 1 second. Tom again said, after 2 weeks in the army, Amy Private Ray was promoted to 5-star general. That's exactly what they think is going to happen. Like, they have no idea of struggle, these kids. Oh, it's kind of funny they go in the army. Biden is a complete incompetent. Well, I do agree with you. Derek Manis is here. CK John says, hello, gentlemen. He says, even though things are a mess, it's great to know. Insert YouTube pronouns. Okay. The shine light on the insanity. Well, you know, it's. I think the important thing is to remember the world's crazy. The world's crazy, baby. Let's go. So Rosie G12 is here. Hello, Rosie. How are you? And then, it just jumped again. Crimpling Doubloon. I just worked out to say your name. Crimpling Doubloon. You sound very Scottish. These days I have no interest in Star Convention. I don't want to see it. Oh, God, yeah. Although I understand it was all kind of cordial last year, right? I think you're right, Father Miller, says Darren M. Save the cash, the Chancellor. Yeah, you know, you're probably right. That is true. Yeah. That is true.
I was looking up what the price of a beer in Vegas is.
I know. Listen, if I was you, if I was me, I wouldn't go to Vegas. I mean,
I'm not going for the convention. I'm just going to meet up with the guys.
I guess so. You're right. Imagine congested place full of Mikey Spot cosplayers saying they're the best as ever.
That's the 8th layer of hell there.
That doesn't sound fun. Fine, let me finish going through these. You keep hitting good ones, like Dominic Keating. I don't know. This sounds good. Who's this guy? That was it. Eleanor from Picard. I quite liked him in Picard. Ethan Phillips. Why don't they clump people together who are like vaguely similar? And then Discovery. That's Detmer. Blimey. Garrett Wang, please. Garrett Wang. Why did you call yourself Garrett Wang? Really, Garrett Wang? Do you not think this through?
I'll tell you another story offline. When we get offline, I'll tell you the name of a person we know. I can't say it on here. Right. I can't say it on here.
Gary Graham, he's better in fan films. Gates Haddon. Yeah, I'll get her autograph. But then they have like these non-entities. Like, who's Siriana in Discovery? I don't remember Siriana. And she was just a number. And then there's George Takei. Like, what? Why is he with these two? What the hell? Like, one of these things is not like the other. Like, one can act, the other are on Discovery. Oh, James Darren. I love that. Isa Bryans. Oh, she was from Picard. Listen, she was hot. I actually liked the James Frayne Sarek on Discovery. I thought that his Sarek was pretty darn good.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. See, I thought Discovery. I thought when it was like trading on what's his name's ideas, the original guy's ideas.
Roddenberry.
No. Did Hannibal, 6 Feet Under? Yeah, 1 second. Hannibal. He's really talented. I mean, this guy is just super talented. So he's the one who did all the best things about Discovery, and then he was like fired. They got him. Was it Brian Fuller? Like, all the best things about Discovery was Brian Fuller, and you can tell because Brian Fuller's got you recognize his work. It's very vibrant, right? You can always tell. Like, it's everything. He's just a real massive talent. And that's why I was really excited about Discovery. So I think using the design of Discovery from Star Trek Phase 2 was brilliant. That was Brian Fuller. Everything brilliant was Brian Fuller. I think what happened was, my guess is this: the uniforms they were going to go with was the uniforms they used in season 2, which were much more like bright, colored Star Trekky uniforms. And I think the dividing line thing that was that what's his name? Kurtzman. Kurtzman wanted the bland unisex uniforms, and I think that was the fault line they fought on, right? And you can see that's the one thing that doesn't fit into Discovery, that first thing. So when they're trading on those ideas of like, there's a lot of really good understanding of the original series in that first few episodes of Discovery. Like, I think the Harry Mudd was a great bit of casting. The guy from the Office.
Rainn Wilson
is really good as like a younger, dangerous Harry Mudd, right? I really liked him. I wanted to see more of that, and it wasn't like the Mikey Spock show. It was much more what's his name, the captain, who was really good, even though he's a real douchebag in real life.
Asian, wasn't it?
No. The guy.
Christopher Pike, you mean?
No. That's season 2, season 1.
Okay.
Season
like
1, you had.
I couldn't get past the first episode.
You see, when you don't know where it's going, it's so much better. The thing, I was so optimistic when I saw that first episode. I'm like, oh, you know what? I like these Klingons. I like this reimagined Klingon. I'm cool with it. They look like Klingons to me. I don't care. They're different, right? When I didn't know where it was going, I really liked it, and it wasn't until season 2 really where I was red pilled to it. It was basically they had Lieutenant Mansplainer show up in first episode of season 2. First episode of season 2. They say we have the science officer from the Enterprise beaming over, right? And he beams over, and you see it from the back of his head. He comes into view, and his ear is normal. His ear is like not a human ear, not a Vulcan ear. Like who's he? He turns out to be Lieutenant Mansplainer. He exists. The sole reason he exists is to try and mansplain to Lieutenant Burnham. So at some point, they got to go in these really stupid little like whizzy pod things that Lieutenant Burnham was like designed or was the go-to person on them or something. I can't even remember how stupid it was. Whatever it is, they needed her because she's the bestest ever. She's a test pilot on them. And he was like not listening to it. Said, listen to me. I'll tell you what I told my roommate in the academy. Bam! And he blows up. Right? He said he doesn't listen to Lieutenant Michael Burnham. That's why he existed. That's the entirety of why he existed as a character. That's when I realized it was woke. Up until they got rid of whatever his name was, that first captain. It was actually really interesting. They had what the hell is his name? Let me see if they list Discovery here. Star Trek. Discovery. Where is it? Discovery. Jason Isaacs as Captain Lorca. That was good because the focus wasn't on Burnham, right? So especially the first 8 episodes or so, because that's when it takes a break. You didn't know where it was going to go. It was interesting. It was dangerous. It was a bit different, and it wasn't the Mikey Spock show yet. And then it came back and it kind of lost its focus in a big way. It came back and it was in the Mirror universe, but it didn't really work. Nothing really came together about it. But it was still bleh, it ended, fine, whatever, right? But it wasn't until that second year that it was really awful. For me, anyway. So anyway, listen, you got Jeffrey Combs. It's worth seeing him. I'll get his autograph. He's going to be there on Sunday. Ugh.
See, John DeLance is going to be there.
What's that?
I'm looking. John Delancey is going to be there now.
That's worth it. I mean, it's worth it if you catch a panel with him.
Like I said, it just depends on the day that he's going to be available.
Right. Who else have you got? Jonathan Frakes, exactly. I'll see him. But again, why is because John Del Arco is also a jerk name? It's like, why don't go by the last names? That's just weird. They alphabetize it by the first names. That's really weird.
Oh, that's right. They are doing that.
I don't know. I would probably. It looks like there's probably going to be people there. I would probably go. I'll play the $70.
Tilly.
Oh man, I tell you, she doesn't look like that now. They'll need 2 of these squares for her now. Yeah. If you want to remember what weird Klingon sex is like, Mary Shafira will be there because like we all want to remember that wonderful moment in Star Trek.
Thankfully, I don't.
God, that was awful. That was really bad. Yeah, that's when you. That was when it came. That's when you knew it was bad. It was really bad. Now the visitor's going to be there. That's cool.
But like you said, I thought Nichelle Nichols had Alzheimer's or something.
Yeah, right. Oh man, it's the what's his name? The Michelle Weisman's husband. Look, I call this guy the Muppet Babies, the bridge crew, the bridge crew from Discovery in season 4. They're like the Muppet, but they're all like got soft edges, all rounded. They're the Muppet Babies.
Thankfully, nothing from Upper Deck so far, or Lower Deck so far.
Oh man, Lower Decks is an Upper Decker. Let me tell you, it is not good. It is not good.
I watched
Robert Beltran's there. Blimey, I can't believe he's showing up. He hates Star Trek.
Who?
Robert Beltran.
Really?
He used to when he was on it. He hated it. He's a weird dude.
Maybe he needs the money.
He's probably a super leftist. Well, like having him next to Robert Duncan McNeil, that makes sense. I understand that. Madeline next to her. Oh God, yeah, she was a kid. I remember. Who else we got? Robert Riley, Gowron. I like a bit of Gowron action. Gowron. Robin Curtis, blimey, I think that she hasn't acted in 40 years. Ash Tyler. Oh yes, Discovery.
Love Discovery.
Yeah, right, who gives a crap? Who's Vreenak? I don't remember Vreenak from Deep Space Nine. Terry Farrell's going to be there. Maybe we should have Terry Farrell and Michelle DeBoer on us. They probably do. Tim Russ. I'll see all these people. Well, a lot of them. Who's this guy? Oh, Admiral Forrest? Don't remember him. Oh, and William Shatner, right at the bottom. Okay. Because he's a what name? That's just weird. I'm sorry, it's weird. And now you got the other special guest, people you've never heard of. Oh, Brandon Braga. I would hear him talk. That'd be interesting. I'll get his autograph. Yeah. The Ocondas. Yeah, I love them. They're great. Don't know any of these. David Livingston. Yeah, sort of. Again, I would listen to them talk. No, none of these people interest me in any way. Like, okay, we got an astronaut. Jerry Ted. No, leave me alone. With the kiss of death. Ron D. Moore. Yeah. Oh, but he's there on Sunday. I'll totally hear Ronald D. Moore. Okay. Fine. Listen, if it was me, I would probably go.
Like I said, I mean, once the schedule becomes more clear, we know who's speaking what days or what. I'll decide then.
All right. See what vendors they got. Oh, that's just vendor information. Okay.
But you get the idea if you go back. They got the price list for the autographs and photo ops.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Some of them are a little.
Okay, so where is that?
If you go back the previous page, right next to special guests.
Oh, photo ops. I'm more interested in photo ops.
Okay.
Okay, so Alexander Siddig, $60. Yeah, okay. Don't know who you are. No. Ed Robinson, you're not getting $40 off me. Neither are you. None of you are. No. Oh, Shimran. Maybe because I like you. Brett Spider, yes, that's a good $60. That's a Chase Marston. You're a strong 40. Yes, you win. Who else? I don't know.
$50 to Denise Crosby.
Yeah, no, I don't know. George Takei, maybe, I don't know. $100 for that? Not really.
Takei, basically, I really don't care for Takei. I mean, he's become so political over the last few years.
Exactly. That's exactly what I went through in my head. John Delancey, yes. Jonathan Frakes, $60. I think that's fair. Kelsey Grammer, $125. Do I want a picture with Kelsey Grammer? I don't know.
Well, but it's more because of Fraser.
Minnesota is somebody else I wouldn't get a picture with now. I'm like,
how much is Tilly?
Oh, Mary Wiseman. No, I don't.
Wow.
She's
cheaper than Franks, isn't she?
No,
Brent Spiner. She is cheaper than, she's more expensive than Dana.
Yeah, which is okay. That's
and the same level as Uhura. Can't say
right. That. Rebecca Romaine, 110. No, that's a big yes. Who else have you got? Really? People play Roxanne Dawson $55 a picture? Really? You think? I don't know. I bet she doesn't have a long line. I bet she doesn't have a long line at all. Do you? That seems like you're pricing yourself out. And Shatner, $100, no question. $100 for a picture with Shatner, yes. Let's have a look at the autographs then. Yeah, it's all expensive. I need pictures. That's William Shatner, $100 again for a. Yeah. It depends. Listen, I don't know. Can't take it if you got it. You can't take it with you, I guess.
I'm already spending a good amount to go out there, so I mean, like
I said, listen. I think you're gonna have a very good time with or without. Is my opinion. I think you're gonna have a very good time either way. But yeah.
I hope to live stream out there.
That'll be cool. It's I think we're supposed to be getting new fiber optic cables in here. But again, who knows what's going to happen? Like, this whole thing is crazy, man. Yeah, so I was telling you that the thing is crazy. What's making this thing crazier than ever before? Right. So Barry, do you know how this whole thing went down?
Which thing?
In Israel.
Oh, okay. Rioting at the Temple Mount, wasn't it?
Kind of. Okay, basics like this. There's a power struggle between Fatah, that's the Palestinian Authority, and Hamas, right? So Hamas is gaining ground, and so Palestinian Authority postponed elections because they would lose them. So because of that, Hamas made like a populist uprising movement to steal power from the Palestinian Authority. That's basically the end game, and they see America being weak right now, and they be able to do whatever they want, right? Now that's essentially what's going on. So this is a massive escalation of anything we've ever seen, because other than the missiles, which is a lot, they fired more missiles in the last few days, and they fired the same amount they did in 3 days that they did in I think 6 weeks last time. Like, they found a lot of missiles, which is, I don't know, do they have a lot stockpiled, or do this is just like a bluff, or nobody really knows, right? They got a lot stockpiled. It's a problem. So there was also rioting in blended towns like Lod and Haifa. They always had very good Jewish Muslim cooperation and like coexistence. In fact, most of Israel, the truth in most Israel, you will find like Jews and Arabs less living and working together because we do, because it's not an issue. It's been kind of a pain in the ass. My the pharmacy business has been closed because the guy who owns it is an Arab and he can't come in. He's a lovely guy, like no one's happy about this, right? This is not doing anybody any good. Right, he's pissed off. I'm pissed off. We're all and we all nobody's really excited about it, as I said. But so people are going crazy. They're like the rioting. They're burning down the synagogues. They burned down a couple of synagogues in Haifa.
I didn't hear that.
They are. That's like a red line beyond red line for Israel. They're like the last time we saw that was in Berlin. We're not saying that they're like no. They kind of put up with it when they burnt down Joseph's tomb because it looks like a mosque.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
They've burnt it down a few times.
That's like pushing the button you're not supposed to push.
Oh, they've done that a few times. It's in an Arab town, which is very kind of militant Arab town. So. It seems like I don't know. If they do a ground invasion, that's going to be very bloody. That's like, I mean, there's going to be a lot of casualties, and I don't know how if people have the stomach for it. Right? I really don't know. But for me, it's just this. I don't know. Like, if my apocalyptic timeline is right, we're right on schedule. All right, we're right on schedule, and I think we're about 3 months out from like a mushroom cloud of some sort.
Hopefully, it won't get there, but like I said,
not literally. I'll say some mushroom, like some crazy thing going down. I listen. I do think in Jewish tradition, the miracles of the end of days are supposed to dwarf those of the initial Exodus.
Well, what's fun right now in this country is just watching the divide within the Democrats. Because, again, you got AOC, you got Rashida Tlaib, you got Omar basically blasting Israel and everything. And then you got Biden, and actually Pelosi defended Israel.
Right. I think this might be it. I think this might be the showdown. And I don't think the moderates can win. I don't think Biden can win.
I think it has a lot of feel of Jimmy Carter again.
Yeah, but I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down real quick. I just don't think he's got the in. I just don't think he's got it in him.
Well, yeah, you got to be careful what you say, and I'm trying not to get your channel struck for conspiracy theories and all that.
Right.
But, I mean, there's like a letter that was going around. 120 former military men are questioning Biden's sanity.
Yeah, but I did hear about that, and I absolutely hear it. But the same thing, we had more military commanders saying the same thing about Trump.
Well, but the other thing too is, I mean, Biden came out.
They were wrong, and these are right.
Well, Biden came out and basically said, "You guys are going to get me in trouble to the press because he's not supposed to take press questions." Because he's the puppet, Jen Psaki or whatever her name is like told him don't answer questions.
Right. Look, I mean, I'm really interested to know who's really in charge. Like with Trump, I knew who was in charge. With Trump, I knew who was in charge. I didn't have any question. Right? I really wish I knew who was. I wish I knew who was in charge.
I mean, if Trump was in charge right now, it'd be nonstop attacking him. I mean, he's a horrible person. But I mean,
here's the weird thing: everything that's happening now is exactly what they said was happening under Trump, which is like, but it's actually happening now. Like the Middle East is on fire. It's like
just noticed Snortopupus's Jen Psaki puppet.
Oh, let me see.
I think Psaki might be the puppet master, not the puppet.
You think?
I honestly, Susan Rice, who was kind of like that with Obama, was right. I think some are saying she might be the one pulling the strings, or maybe Kamala.
I think there's a few people. I think it's like a small council. I just wonder who's at the top.
Like
right?
I said,
I think it's like a Spectre-like thing, right? Like a James Bond Spectre. I really do. I really think that's what's going down.
You know,
I think
thankfully, I never saw Spectre.
Oh, that wasn't good. It wasn't.
Well, that's
good.
why I never saw it.
Yeah, it was really sad that it wasn't good. You know, they were trying to sell No Time to Die, the new one, to a streaming service for like 90 million or something like that.
No,
so you know,
no interest.
But okay, this is what would have sold 90 million for. Is it 90? Yeah, 90, or is it? Yeah, something like that. 90 million for you get the rights to all the Bond movies for like 5 years, right? Plus the rights to make TV Bond, like streaming Bond spin-offs. Like you can do a Moneypenny series.
Gee.
Or whatever.
Are you talking Moneypenny as in the new Moneypenny or the old one?
Yeah, I actually think that actually would. In the whole like that actually would have worked if it wasn't all. Yeah, if everything wasn't woke, it would have worked. But everything being woke.
Moneypenny is the Lois Lane. Moneypenny is the Lois Lane of James Bond.
I liked her characterization in was it the Skyfall? I thought that was really clever.
Yeah, but again, there's the division between where she's the secretary, always trying to get Bond, versus the secret agent that she is in the new series.
Well, no, see, I like the idea that she shot him, gave him this kind. It explained their backstory, right? And it's how it's kind of a weird, affectionate backstory. And I like that. I thought that's really, really interesting because it worked. It worked there. You see why they have a relationship. And it was like quasi-sexual, but it wasn't. And it was like, because they're kind of intimate in being shot, I guess. And then still working together. And I think, okay. I just liked that whole dynamic. I thought it was clever. And I thought she was good in the role as well.
Nothing says I love you like a shot.
Yeah, but it was like for me that really worked. Just Spectre was just not good, just not good at all. I have to go soon, but I would like to share something with you guys. If you here, let me give you the link. I'll put it in the chat. Let me share this.
While you're doing that, I'll just say I'm going to stream at 3:00 Central this afternoon with the pre-Friday Night Tights crew. So anybody's welcome. Oh, very good.
I'm going to put a link to this in the chat. If anybody wants to say a prayer for the soldiers, I would not discourage you. Here, I'll go with it with you.
I offered mass for peace in Israel the other day.
Oh, excellent. He who blessed their forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, may bless the fighters of the Israeli Defense Forces who stand guard over our land and the cities. By the way, my daughter, because she's in the army, she has to have a phone on her because she's on call over the Sabbath. So we're working out what's better, to wear her smartwatch or the phone. It's like, because she's got to be able to get updates all the time. And just like, it's just really weird having to do that. And it's like, because it's, defending the country. Okay, who stand guard over the land and the cities of our God, from the border of the Lebanon to the desert of Egypt, from the Great Sea until the approach of the Arava. I have no idea what that is. On the land, in the air, and on the sea. May the Almighty cause the enemy. I love this bit, by the way. May the Almighty cause the enemies who rise up against us to be struck down before them. May the Holy One bless. And I think it's going to go down that way. May the Holy One, blessed be He, preserve and rescue our fighters from every trouble and distress, and from every plague and illness. May He send blessing and success in every endeavor. May I lead their enemies under our soldiers' sway, and may He grant them salvation and crown them with victory. May they be fulfilled for them the verse, for it is you, Lord our God, who goes with you to battle your enemies for you to save you. Now let us respond. Amen.
I like that. The thing that just came to mind as you're reading that is the prayer for the holy hand grenade of Antioch.
It is kind of like that, isn't it?
May the Lord snuff them.
Yeah, let me just put the link to that in the video.
Oh, that's a beautiful prayer. I like that prayer.
Yeah, it's a good old-timey, but not doing it. If I have to do it from the other control panel. So there you go. Yeah, I put the link in the video notes. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Right after as soon as I finish the stream, I am launching I got a couple of things coming out here. Let me show you what I got coming up today. It's over here. Over here. I got to upload another one before I forget. That one. That's tomorrow. That one to do with these. Oh, that one and this one. There we go. Just opening up. So we have a share screen. My in-depth review of Doctor Who: The Last Doctor Adventures Volume 1, The Ravagers, which was actually reasonably good. It wasn't woke. That the best, and they were very concerned that they were worried it was too woke, and it wasn't woke. So I was really happy about that.
Well, you don't want to tick them off on the first episode. You draw them in, and then you tick them off.
Normally, I don't think they realize they're doing it. That's the thing. I don't think they realize they're being obnoxious, right? But it's Nick Briggs. Nick Briggs is actually, he's a very solid writer, right? And this was a good, contained 3-part story. It's like a time loop. Look, they say they put it in. This is before the TV adventures. I don't really think I don't really see it that way, honestly, because they say that's like his last days because he regenerates at the end of that. I think that when we first see him, he's first regenerated, and then like the moment where he goes off in the TARDIS on that first episode, and then he asks Rose to join them, right? And Rose says, "No, I got to stay and look after Mickey." Right? He vanishes, right? And then TARDIS comes back. I bet there's about 50 years in between those two moments, right? He then also travels in time, right? And I bet you can fit it in there. You can fit this in later in his run as well, but it just seems like he gets caught in the story. So it's a very science fiction-y story, and it doesn't feel like Russell T Davies. It's very.
The only thing I would say is that after he disappears the first time, then he comes back. He's like, "Did I tell you it moves through space and time?" Right. So, I mean, that's a pretty long gap to remember how he left that conversation off.
Maybe he left himself a note, just like, I bet he does that all the time. There's like, anyway, so that's gonna be dropping like straight away. Then following that, I got this one. This one is a really good one. Going over Anita Sarkeesian's racist narrative. Going over a tweet stream. Just dismantling it, going through where it's like, because this is a propaganda war, so we're certainly dropping that. It's great being on the right side of history, isn't it, my brothers? That's basically what she's saying. So this is a good one. This one is a recommend. I recommend all my stuff then. And then tomorrow, we're going to be dropping this. Screen Rant gets super excited with the Timeless Children fan theory, not realizing they're just rehashing Trial of the Time Lord. It's so funny. It's
Cannot wait for her to leave.
She's awful. I don't know what they're going to do now. They can't have John Barrowman. That he was like their secret weapon. They're really screwed.
Yeah, but the thing is, he jumped on the woke brigade, and I didn't care for him in Revolution. I didn't care for him in the special.
Oh, Matthew's saying the Imperium is closed. It's not closed. Yeah, I mean, 1 second. Now you got me intrigued. 1 second, I'll go to the link. I'm sure it's not in demand. I'm sure it's in demand. 1 second. It looks like you can still back it. Yeah, just select a perk. Oh, we're getting out there. About $500 away from everybody getting the poster. How big is that poster? I've been meaning to look at this for ages. 1 second. I'm not doing it. It's the A2 poster is 18 by 24. Yeah, it's a nice size. There you go. Yeah, no, so it's still live. Yeah. Just go there, select a perk, ready to go, baby. Ready to go. Fine. So you're ready to go. So am I. So what time is Friday night stretch? Friday afternoon stretch?
3:00 Central.
3 o'clock
And the link
Central.
will be-
The link is in the video notes to your channel. Please go and subscribe over there.
It's fun. Problem Bean and Ian were on with me last week.
Okay. Which, again, there's so much good content I don't have access to. What can you do? Fine. I'm going to hit the Emperor. I forgot. It's my channel this week.
Yeah.
So, Emperor,